Have you ever wanted to play with someone new, but suddenly felt a little nervous to say anything? Maybe you thought, what if they don't want to play with me? Well, today, Eli sees some new friends having so much fun at the waterhole. He really wants to join them. But first, he has to do something that feels very brave. Can you guess what it is? Let's find out.
So if you wanna have fun but don't know what to do, let Auntie Missy read to you.
Listening ears. Are they ready? Wonderful! Hello, my little readers. It's Auntie Missy. Today's story is from our Eli and Friends School Readiness Collection, and it's called Eli Says Hello. Let's begin. It was a warm, sunny day on the African savannah. Eli walked beside his mom and dad toward the water hole. He could already hear splash, then splash, splash. Eli's ears perked up. What's that? He asked. Dad smiled. Sounds like someone's having fun. What do you think is happening at the water hole? Let's go see. When Eli reached the water hole, he stopped. There were young animals playing in the shallow water. Henry the hippo stomped his feet. Splash! Water flew everywhere. Ruby the rhinoceros laughed. Zoe the zebra jumped out of the way. Let's see who can make the biggest splash, Henry called. Eli watched from the shore. That looked like fun, a lot of fun. He wanted to play too. But Eli didn't know them. His tummy suddenly felt a little funny. His feet stayed right where they were. Oh, Eli wants to play, but he's feeling nervous. Have you ever felt that way around someone new? What could Eli do? Let's see. Dad noticed Eli watching the others. You'd like to play, wouldn't you? Dad asked. Eli nodded. But I don't know what to say. Dad smiled. Making a friend can begin with one little word. Eli looked up. What word? Dad leaned closer. Hello. Eli looked back at the water hole. One little word? He could try that. Maybe. Okay, little readers, this is the brave part. Do you think Eli will say it? Let's find out. Eli took one small step toward the water, then another, then another. His tummy still felt fluttery, but Eli took a little breath. Henry, Ruby, and Zoe looked over. Eli almost turned around. Instead, he lifted his trunk. Hello! For one little tiny moment, everything was quiet. Then Henry grinned. Hello! Ruby smiled. Zoe moved over to make room. Do you want to play with us? She asked. Eli's eyes grew wide. Really? Of course, said Henry. We're seeing who can make the biggest splash. Eli's nervous feeling began to disappear. I want to try. Eli stepped into the cool water. Henry went first. Stomp! Splash! Whoa! Laughed Ellie. Ruby charged through the shallows. Splash! Zoe kicked her hooves. Splash, splash! Everyone laughed. Then Henry called, Your turn, Eli. Eli grinned. He lifted his trunk, raised his front legs, and splash! Water flew high into the air. Henry's mouth dropped open. Ruby burst into giggles. Zoe cheered. Eli, that was huge! Eli laughed. His tummy didn't feel nervous anymore. Now it felt happy. Whoa, that was the biggest splash yet. I think Eli might be pretty good at this game. But there's something I want you to think about. What happened because Eli was brave enough to say hello? He made some new friends. Soon everyone was splashing, laughing, and playing together. And Eli realized something important. Being brave doesn't always mean doing something big. Sometimes being brave is taking one little step, trying one new thing, or saying a little word, hello. Because one little hello can begin a wonderful friendship. The end. I hope you loved today's adventure. Eli felt nervous about meeting someone new, but he tried anyway. And that's something you can practice too. The next time you see someone you like to play with, you can start just like Eli did. Smile and say, hello. Can you practice with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello. Beautiful. And Eli has another big adventure coming soon because it's almost time for his very first day of school. What do you think Eli will be excited about? And do you think he might feel a little nervous too? We'll find out in the next Eli and Friends adventure. Ask a grown-up to subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, my little readers, keep listening, keep learning, and keep being kind. Bye!